2 seconds. I'm just making sure I'm live. Yep, so this is Forexfire TV, episode 3. It is the 26th of June 2020. And again, if you just bear with me, guys, I'm just going to sort of do a bit of housekeeping on my front. So yeah, my name is John Docherty, Forexfire, part of the Financial Freedom Ninja team, where we learn together, we train together, and we win together. Now, tonight is going to be an episode about risk management and sort of why it's important to do that, all within a culmination of part of the strategy that we are building up to bring to the team. Okay, and first of all, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping as well from that standpoint. I'm just going to share my screen a moment, and then we'll get into tonight's topic. Okay, so for those of you that want to follow me, you simply just need to go to my wall. Okay, click the 3 dots and hit the follow. Again, set the feed first. From there, you will be able to see any of my content that goes live. At the moment, we have climbed up to 173 follows. Okay, at any time you want to leave, if you're sick of seeing my Geordie face, click the 3 dots and just leave from there. Again, guys, I'm here to help those that want to sort of become more profitable, not only in Forex, but also learn that new sort of skill set that I've learned over the course of 3 years. Okay, so we spoke briefly last night about a new strategy that's coming to the forefront of this great, amazing community. Okay, and part of that strategy is being able to get 3% a day on each trade. Okay, and you only need to get 1 trade a day now, basically. From there, you only need to also just put 1% of your account balance to that trade. Okay, and if that becomes a winning trade, you would then get that percent growth of what the risk to reward is, and in most occasions it will be 3.5 to 1. Okay, but what makes this even better, guys, and like I say, we briefly went over the compound plan, and if you missed that, you just need to scroll a little bit further down on my wall where I did that live late last night. And if we scroll down, you will see it's under this one here, the episode 2 of Forexfire. Okay, but what it is, this here is the basic compound and plan sheet. Now, I'm not going to go over too much detail with that, but this is where I'm going to show you how powerful the strategy that we use and how the tool we use helps you gain the pips that we get and become that little bit more profitable. Okay, so you only need to get this 1 trade a day. With the right discipline and mindset, we can help you manage that. Okay, now I'm going to quickly go on to the harmonic scan. Now, as you can see, and I didn't show this the other night, the harmonic scanner is a phenomenal tool that we have at our disposal within the community that we have. Okay, you will see, for those that are looking at this at the first time, these Bonnie patterns on here. That's my Geordie coming out of me. These Bonnie patterns, these yellow triangles, and there is different types of patterns that come and form within the Forex market. Okay, what you basically need to understand, these are tested and tested and tested, and there is a win ratio on these scans to start with before you put any sort of strategy onto this of around about 86 to 90%. Okay, these will give you a swing high and a swing low point. When you've got these entries on here, the green lines, okay, this is a shark, and we always see a shark's bite, and there'll be 2 entry points and a stop loss. So what will happen is, this will throw out a pattern. It'll give you a point of interest of certain levels and ratios within that scan. And again, I go on to the point that these scans have a success rate already, without applying any strategy whatsoever, of around about 86 to 90%. Okay, now if you can apply a strategy like the one I was starting to showcase a little last night, you can sort of scale that up to 90 and 90-odd%. You will never get 100% anywhere in Forex on any strategy. It's mathematically impossible if you're trading. Okay, mathematically it's not impossible, but anybody who does it, who tells you they're doing it, is telling you lies, basically. Okay, now what I want to show you excuse me, not only do you have the stop loss that it gives you a point, it gives you an entry, another entry. You'll also see below here, you will have dotted lines where it gives you an interest of TP1, TP2 and TP3. Okay, now the strategy and the sort of concept that I'm bringing to the team, what if I told you you could get in, get out before we sort of make this maneuver down. Okay, and again, what I want to show you is just one of those very concepts. Okay, you do not need to go for the big move. You can get all of this condensed in down into one move within a certain fib ratio. That being, this is an example. All right, as you can see, yes, we've come down to the TP level 1. This possibly could have gone on to TP2 and TP3, and in many cases these do, right? But with this here right now, you can see this red area here is what we call, it's a short. This is what we call it in the Forex terminology. The green is our sort of area of interest where we need the profit to go to. From there, the risk to reward, as you can see right here, is that magic number that I have found within this sort of strategy that I'm sort of bringing to the team and to the forefront of everything, is a magic number of 3.53 to 1. Okay, so in essence, and this is going to lead me on to what I want to tell you about what's happened today and my journey on Forex. 3.53 to 1, guys. Okay, again, you're in and you're out within, this is the hour scan, to be fair. Okay, you're in and you're out within an hour or two. Okay, so from there, if I just minimize that, so just remember the 3.53 to 1, right? And you can see we get this maneuver within here and then it shoots down, and you will get many scans. And just to show you, we get many scans where they come down, and you can see here we've getting TP3s. It's a winner. You've come up TP1, nearly 2. It's come down and it's come back down to test the entry on the D. Again, Euro USD, again TP1, TP2. Just take a look at what you could have won. And then again, we've come down and we're testing TP2, TP3. So you can see before we even apply these very strategies that we have in this great community, just how powerful this tool alone is without even doing these strategies, okay? But again, I go on to the point where I've done 3 trades today. 2 of those trades lost. Now, I'm just going to stop me share a minute. I took 3 trades today. 2 of those trades lost. 1 was a winner. Okay, I was still in profit. How did I do that? I'm going to show you. We'll just go back to share the screen. And what we'll do is we'll go onto my wall. I do believe this one here. And like I say, I'm very visual. You can see here, we lost. And for compliance, I'm not allowed to show, obviously, monetary value. You can see there's red there, lost and lost. But we won on this final one. Now, what it is, guys, on these, even though I lost 2, but I won 1, I only risked 1% of my trade, okay? So from there, even though each one of these had lost, we had a certain percentage taken away. However, on this last one, I let it sort of build a little bit further so that the risk to reward was a little bit further, and we ended up being just around about a % or 2 in profit compared to what we have overall. Okay, guys, and this comes back onto this sort of stuff, and I'm not going to go into detail with that. I must advise, if you want to see what I did with this compound sheet and how we use it to a great effect, you need to watch my video from the other night on Forexfire episode 2. Okay, guys, so from there, what I want to do, that's just the basic live for tonight. I just want to show you if I can get back onto the scanner. Let's just see, we'll go through some of these, just so I can give you a brief explanation on how these scanners work as well. And then we're going to go on to the rain and pips and see how the rest of the community done today. So from here, guys, it's a free tool. It basically gives a 15-minute scan. You get the 30-minute scans, you get the 1-hour scans, you get the 4-hour, and you get the daily. Now, we have different strategies within the group, and the strategies that we do and what we apply to this tool, it's absolutely phenomenal. And again, guys, if you can imagine, not just this one broker, because this is the brokerage, look at how many scans this has thrown out. We'll click here, 15 minutes, you've got all these scans, you've got all these 30 minutes, you've got all the 1 hours, you've got all the 4 hours, and then you have all of these dailies. But that's not all. There's more, right? There's more. Not just one broker on there. You have a plethora of different brokerage. Okay, so you've got FX choice. Here's your 30 minutes. Plenty of them. You've got your 15, you've got your 1 hour, you've got your 4. You've got GBE, again, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4. You've got Hugo's, we have Hot Forex. Again, guys, the list goes on and on and on. Now, what I want to show you as well, because we didn't do this last night, So again, guys, just to revert back to those, for those that are watching me right now, I've lost 2 trades today and won 1, but I'm still in my daily profit. Okay, so from there, let's just go to our Discord channel and we'll take a look at rain and pips. See if I can get to there. Is it going to let me in? Let's just take a look. There we are. So this is our Discord community channel. We have different servers and different sort of chats in here, from the strategies, which is 25 to life is another one I brought to the team about a year ago. We've got a trade surgery. So if you're having any sort of difficulties and you need that help, you can plug into that, and the community help each other out with this, with regards to their knowledge and what they've gained over the years that they've sort of acquired. From there, this here is the rain and pips. Now, this is what we sort of post in here on a daily basis to let everybody know how we're doing. And I didn't do this from yesterday, so because we did that live on the release date that's coming up with the Forexfire ones. Let's just take a look. This is today. So from today, I'm just going to sort of read out a few. We'll go through a few and then we'll just zip through them, and then we'll have a further chat about how we can get you started as well. So this is from 7:30 this morning. There was Tom Harvey, Great British Pound, NZD, 5 pips. BU and Bank down under. Again, that's another great strategy we have in the group for those that do work on a daily basis. This is a great way to get started, hit the ground running. You get up early in the morning, around about 6 or 7 o'clock, I do believe. There's a certain transition from the Asian market over to the London session, and we look at sort of trend lines within certain currencies, and basically when someone gets broken and retested, you can sort of get in on a trade and grab yourself a number of pips. Again, as you can see on here, 7 pips for Phil Clark on the same strategy, 10 pips Jeffrey, 10 pips for Steve Harris, Kathy Walker from Sarah's session, who's one of our live session holders, our live traders, 31 pips on the Great British Pound card. Darren Hart lost 10 pips. Again, we show our losses as well as the wins. This goes back on to what I was showing you on here. I had 2 losses today, but I also had that winner, which give me my percentage back. Okay, from there, I think this is this a minus or a plus? I'm not too sure. Paul Thompson, 5 pips. Mike Story. Again, pips, what's a pip worth? A pip is worth a monetary value to whatever the balance size is. So you can get any amount of pips. It doesn't matter whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20 or 500. The pip is only worth the monetary value that you give it within that trade. So you can get a small amount of pips, but they can be worth just as much as what the bigger moves are. And after all, we only want that smaller move because there's more 10 pip movements in a chart than what you get the 100 pips within each trade. It just makes sense, basically, after all. From there, you've got the Great British Pound, New Zealand dollar, 50 pips, harmonic scan using their own strategy. And I'm sure Sabila is using the 1 hour sort of time frames. And we then got Mia, 10 pips down under. Woke up to 8 pips, euro odd, from a 25 to life put on before bed. Again, we show you a proper risk to reward and sort of fib levels where you can sort of set and forget, as long as you're happy with losing maybe 1 or 2% of your sort of balance, and as long as you've got the stop loss to the take profit and you're happy with that, you can set and let the trade do what it needs to do. And in this occasion, this is what Andy Booth did. David Kahn, the very man who devised the BU unbanked down under, he's grabbed the 10 pips. Another great session holder, does that at 8 a.m. on a morning for us. Andy Booth again. Paul session. Paul is one of our main leaders, 10 pips on there. And you get the picture, guys. The average sort of grab and run is 5, 10, 15 pips. You'll see that a lot within the Rain and Pips channel. Okay, John McLaughlin, 3.8 and 7 pips, 15 pips, 20 pips. Woke up to 20 pips on the 25 to life, 30 plus pips on the 25 to life. We've got the Eurocard, 16 pips from the other day. And again, the list goes on and on and on. And Rob Huntley, who kindly does a live session as well through the week, I think he does it on a Friday as well. Got a cheeky 10 pips for the cheeky chap. Just realised I haven't posted the rest of my trades from today, being busy melting. As too have I, Rob, to be fair. I've been at work today. 5 pips on the GP USD, Euro CAD, Euro AUD, Euro GPY, and Euro AUD. I do believe that might have been on the BYOB down under. I might be wrong. I'm sure he'll comment in here and let me know. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to get rid of that compounding spreadsheet. We'll go back on the harmonic scan. We'll run through some other things on this with the FX choice, and we'll just going to show you the power on just without applying a strategy, what these sort of give you. Okay, so I'm going to run from a C to a D point, and you'll see the sort of pip moves within these. So let's just take a look. That's a relatively new scan. Let's have a look. So this one is went from the D point. Let's just see what pips this it gives. So we measure from the D. So this is giving us in total, it's gone down to, this is the furthest point at any given time, 134 pips, guys. Again, you don't need to get all of those pips. After all, we just concentrating within a certain area on these scans. 134 pips on one scan alone on there. Again, we'll measure this one from the D point down to the furthest point, 133 pips, Euro NZD. And again, if this was a field scan, you would see this go surpass this sort of area and hit the red stop out. Again, with the strategy that we are applying in the team, we put the harmonic scan on steroids, as I put it. It gives us a better success and a better win rate because you are sort of waiting for areas of interest to be triggered. And last but not least, we'll just do this as a last one. Again, 174 pips. So there you have it, guys. Again, absolutely phenomenal stuff. As always, I hope you enjoy the sort of content that I'm putting out there. We've got some good things coming to the team real soon. I mentioned the release date of what we're aiming for with the Forexfire zones. Okay, we mentioned the 13th of July. Okay, that's going to be the beta test week. I must stress that, the beta test week. This is where I need to get involved with the guys that are on the live sessions. Just before then, we're going to get together. I'll try and get that sort of confirmed with Paul. And I'm going to be doing a session with the guys that do the live sessions so I can show them how I sort of trade this sort of style and how they can sort of bring that to the team. Then we are going to be looking around about the 20th, doing our first live session within the group. Okay, guys, so everybody that's in the group live will be the 20th, the week after. So it just gives the guys that do the leadership there, which is everybody within the live session holders, including myself. I'm bringing that to the team for them, showing them how we do it. It's going to give them the chance to sort of take a look at this and see if they like the look of it and if they want to sort of stream this on their sessions. If it's not for them, that's okay. They'll just possibly stick to the 25 to life, which I brought to the team about a year ago, and the BYOB, which is in their own rights of phenomenal strategies. But I do believe that this can sort of help us be that one trader, that truly one trader day at 3%. Okay, guys. So again, thank you everybody that sort of come onto my wall. Thank you to everybody that share my content as well. I cannot be where I'm at today or take an interest in what I do without you guys watching what I do and taking interest in that. And again, I love seeing everybody being profitable with what I produce. Okay, guys. So again, for one more time, if you can be kind enough to please comment, please like, and most importantly, share this out, because I know there's a lot of people in our team. What we do within this great, phenomenal community, okay, we learn together, trade together, and we win together. So if you have got an invested interest in learning Forex, or you know anybody that has shared this video tonight and you've seen this on their wall, get back to that person who's actually shared this video right now. Because I tell you what it is, in the next few weeks, we're going to raise the roof. We're going to raise the roof of what we do in that community. We are already seeing massive momentum, massive success, and there's going to be more success stories to come within this product of what we do within the community, because after all, this is about that community, the Financial Freedom Ninjas. Okay, guys. So right now, if you want that 7-day trial, drop a comment below, or if you're seeing this for the first time on someone's wall that has shared this video, get back to that person right now. If they want to have a one-on-one with you, or you want to have a one-on-one with them and you want me to jump on a call with you, with that very person, I'm more than happy to do that for anybody that's within the team. Okay, guys. So again, we don't bite. We're here to help each other. Okay. Show the love. Drop that hashtag Forexfire, guys. Thank you very much. That's it for Forexfire episode 3 on the 26th of June, I think it is. So thank you very much. Don't forget that hashtag Forexfire.